Our next guest has been on the show quite a few times. This is Evan. It's no secret that he is my favorite dog, which is why he's making an appearance today. He was adopted for a couple of weeks in return, so cumulatively he's been with us over a year now. So he is definitely a dog that is pretty resilient because he's done fairly well in the shelter environment, but he is a super fun dog. He is now officially 6 to 7 years old instead of 5 to 6 years old. So he's a little bit older. He has a cute super gray muzzle. His favorite things include belly rubs, treats, stuffy toys, sniffing things, and eating grass. He has a variety of hobbies. He loves training. He thinks that training is super fun, and he understands that that's a game and that he can win treats, and he really enjoys that interaction. A lot of people think that an older dog is going to be a couch potato, and while Evan does enjoy kind of cuddling up next to you, he likes being tucked in at night with a little blanket. Obviously he loves his belly rubs, but he is an active guy who wants to be able to, run around and shake his toys and do all of those things. So making sure that you're not just assuming that because he's got a little gray on his face that he's just going to lay around all day, because that is definitely not this guy. But because he is an older dog, he does have some typical older dog things, like his vision is not as good as it used to be. So we have determined that Evan does have some decreased night vision as well as some decreased peripheral vision. So it's going to be really important to make sure that Evan can see you. You want to, when you approach him, making sure that he kind of sees that you're there, not pulling him from the side or approaching him that way so that you can startle him. Nobody wants to be startled, and he definitely does not enjoy that. He does recover pretty nicely, but nobody wants to feel that way. But once he knows you, your level of ability to kind of touch him and things like that, even if he doesn't necessarily know that you're right there, does go up. So it's about his level of comfort with you and safety.
So you've been working with Evan on some new behaviors. What are they?
That's right. He's always had a good sit. He knows touch. He's great at catching treats. He does find it and search. But we've been working a lot on down lately, which he knows very well. But we've also been working on his mat. So he has a mat. A lot of people will say it's also like a place cue, just for when he gets startled, or if there's going to be a lot of things going on that might startle him, to give him a safe place to go to. So he has a little rug that we put down, and if I tell him to go to his mat, he excitedly goes to his mat because he knows if he lays down on that mat, he gets a treat. He loves a treat. So that's something that an adopter could use to kind of, if you're having guests come over or you think he's going to be a little uneasy about something, to kind of get him to his mat. That's his little safe zone. So we've been working on that for quite a bit, and he's doing really well. Because of his vision issues, we are looking for an adult home for Evan. Also, he thinks that small furry creatures are toys, much like a stuffy that he would like to shake around. So we are looking for a home with no small animals. And honestly, he prefers to be the only dog in your household. So if you meet all of those things and you think that Evan's going to be a fun guy, that's going to definitely add a lot of excitement and love to your household, you can go to visitfcac.as.me to book that appointment to meet with him.